Okay, we are live here. I'm going to set a few more things up before we start this. I got to put the timer up there, so that'll give people time to come on in. I go find that fucking timer and do a couple other things. It is now Friday the 13th, February 2026. Valentine's Day tomorrow. Probably was Friday the 13th, where Valentine's Day did fall on the same day. But so we're going to be doing part 2. Did part 1 before. I forget if I did that one live or not. Or was that done beforehand, not on live? We'll do it live. Hey there, Game Survivor. Yep, doing another movie, doing a fan commentary of part 2. But there's 3 Fridays. Oh, 3 of them this year, too. I forget what year was that. There was another one. But, yeah, so I'm setting things up. I'm watching the Blu-ray version. Yeah, the one with like 8 of the movies. Yeah. So don't worry. So if you want to watch along, I gotta get the timer ready. Yeah, that's why I didn't have anything set up. I'll give everybody else time to set up the whatever you're gonna watch, Blu-ray, DVD, streaming. I gotta have that timer so you know where I'm at when I'm watching it. Yeah, watch, it doesn't work, or I have to restart. Alright. New updates available. No, we're not going to do anything about that right now. Okay. 5 minutes, I guess. Okay. Alright. Yep, I can wait. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, timer's already there. Let's see what's window. Oh, window capture. Okay. And the timer in the left corner under my profile pic. The body count continues. Yeah, I was watching the trailer that was on the Blu-ray there. They give away who's going to die in it. Yeah, they do a number count. Yeah, I was watching the special features. Didn't watch the movie. Didn't have the commentary. I was going to watch that, the official commentary. Didn't have a commentary for that one. I guess this one isn't as liked or whatever. Well, the first movie had a commentary. Yeah, the first one, second one's missing it, third one's missing it. Final chapter has a commentary. Number 5 has a commentary. 6 I know, I heard that one. Commentary, 7 commentary, and the 8th one. For whatever reason, the Steve Miner directed movies don't have a commentary. Yeah, he's the only one that directed 2 Friday the 13th movies. Let's see, what else did he do? I think he directed Halloween H2O, House, My Father the Hero, that I haven't seen in years. Rented that back in whenever it came out in 94, 95. Let's see. Alright, well, I'll move that over the timer. Alright, do I have everything set? I got the desktop audio on mute here, because if that picks it up, gets demonetized. Hey there, Rambo. Oh, the thumbnails. Oh, I thought I changed that one. I'll be over there. Yeah, I know. I know you're gonna be doing a live stream. I already got that in the tab here in about an hour. I try to do this. I'll stop over there after this. Luckily, this is a short one. That's what she said. Yeah, an hour and 26 minutes. Okay, I switched to even on my end. It's looks like Friday the 13th Part 2. Hold on, fucking taking a long time to save that, but hit it again. Put a thumbnail. Yep. Hopefully it's changed now. Doing well. How about you? Oh, it did change. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. Fucking YouTube here. I mean, I did change it from Ghostbusters 2, and I shows up on my end as Friday the 13th Part 2. And then I saved it again as Part 2 thumbnail. I don't know. Fucking YouTube. Hold on. I got to go through the Amazon ads, which is ridiculous. I guess when Game Survivor's ready, we'll start this. Alright, doing good. Is it me, or do I think Amazon ads are ridiculous? I got the movie ready. I have to go through these stupid ads. Don't have... Give me a minute. I have to wait for these stupid ass Amazon. Yeah, I don't watch the digital Amazon stuff. Usually get physical. Get physical. Physical. Yeah, I guess got the timer there, so you'll know where I'm at while I'm watching this. Over on the left-hand corner. Oh yeah, I'm watching the Blu-ray version. As far as I know, there's no other cut of this movie. Give me like 2 minutes. I know it's stupid, but there's no commercials after that, so that's a good thing. I guess Resident Evil Requiem is out of stock on oh, it is? Yeah, I went down to GameStop to get that. From what I hear, Amazon sucks at the pre-orders. They take time. I know with the RoboCop, they took about 2 weeks. But GameStop didn't have it in stock, so... Which is odd. Amazon still had pre-orders for the next day. So, might as well get it from Amazon, so I know I got it. Because you never know when it's like a limited fucking release, and if you didn't get it on the pre-orders, and you're shit out of luck. 2 more months. It's my birthday. I have no idea what to request. Honestly, I don't. Yep. I got Resident Evil Requiem pre-ordered. I got the controller for the Switch 2, although I got the game for PS5. So expect a playthrough on that. Gonna see if I can get my brother's 360 so I can play Resident Evil 5 and 6. Well, at least 5. Amazon canceled some folks' pre-orders because they didn't have enough. Yeah, that's why you don't want to pre-order from Amazon. You're nothing from but problems. Yeah, that's why I get GameStop. I can drive down there and get it the day of instead of waiting. Oh yeah, it's the listening to some of the special features here. They said the first movie didn't have any problem with the MPAA. It's when there was like backlash, then the MPAA went hard on the Friday the 13th movies. Yeah, they're talking about the spear kill. Originally, they were going to show the spear going through them and then him trying to pull it out. But when they shot it, they just show it going through the bottom of the bed, and that's it. Alright, Game Survivor's ready. That's what Bob's, a.k.a. bunch of bullshit. Alright, we're going to do this like Lethal Weapon here. We're going to go on go. So it'll be 3, 2, 1, go. And that's when I'll hit play. I have an uncut version that a fan edited together that has this. Oh, it does? Yeah. I know the Blu-rays doesn't have the... Well, at least for number 2. The first one, they have the uncut version. Although, like I said, not much was cut from that. But everybody get ready. All right, I'm stopped at 00. Whatever's on the Blu-ray. So, all right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got the Paramount logo here. Pretty sure they sold the rights to Friday the 13th to New Line after the 8th one. A Steve Miner film. Yeah, as I was saying before, he's the only one who directed 2 of these movies. He also directed Halloween H2O. Directed House. Never seen that one. And the one I know, the other movie I have seen of his is My Father Hero, but that was only saw it rented back in the 90s. I forget what it's about. Oh, Jason stepping in the puddle. Steve Miner, director of... Oh, yeah, that's the other one, Soul Man, yeah. Watched your commentary. First time seeing that. Gotta see it without the following along so I know what's going on. I'm at the part where he's going near the White House. Yeah, that's where I'm at, too. There we go with Adrienne King. I think this was her last movie for about 20 years because she was actually followed by a stalker. Flashback. Oh yeah, if you notice with these movies, they're short and they got a lot of footage from the previous one. Got to fill that, yeah, the flashback. Got to fill up that time. I mean, these are simple movies. Although I guess if they made them today, they'd make them like 3 hours long. Would be funny to know how Jason found out where she lived exactly. Now this one I haven't seen in a while. I was gonna watch this beforehand, but so I forget when's this supposed to take place. But they'll tell us a couple months after the first movie. Well, at least while she's alive, anyway. I think it's like 5 years later with the other counselors. So that'd make this take place in 1984. Yeah, with the timeline here, I think the 8th one takes place in 2005. And we also got, what's his face? Escapes me. Corey Feldman's character. Yeah, he's like the only one that, the good guy that's throughout these movies. He's in 3 of them, although not played by Feldman. I think 2 months at the beginning. Yeah, because I was going to say maybe he followed her all the way home. But 2 months away, he probably didn't follow her directly. Oh, they were doing Whoopi Goldberg. Hope not. Kill her, mommy. Kill her. I'm literally 2 seconds behind you. Yeah. That's good. Always want to get these synced up. That's why I put the timer there. So if anybody jumps in, they'll know where to start at. Wayne Brady's going to have to choke a bitch. Slamming her head right into the sand. Here we go. Got the machete. Heads up. Oh, they didn't show the hairy fingers from the special effects guys. Now, here on the lake, I've been trying to find out if they say Turkey Swamp Park, which I've been to, like this shot here. They say she was shot there, but I can't get any confirmation on that. Although most of the movie takes place at Camp Novoboski up in North New Jersey. I haven't been there yet, but they do have tours there, so I want to go there one time. I mean, I can see them doing that just for like a single shot after the fact, doing the ending here, shooting at that lake. Do you follow us after the Queen of Hearts? Off with her head. Got a movie you would probably like, and it's actually not that bad. Silent Hill. Filmed in central Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, I saw that in the theaters once. Yeah, the new one came out. Didn't see that one. Yeah, Centralia, Pennsylvania. They fucked up over there. That's what they based that movie off of. Basically, they had to put their junk in the fucking coal mines, and it set fire, which is still raging to this day. I forget when it set fire, like back in the 80s. Yeah, so that town had to be evacuated. Are you mad? It's not perfect, but it's actually not that bad. It was pretty good. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Stupid autocorrect. Autocorrect saw the movie. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I don't like when they don't put the characters in the game. The fucking director's like, oh, there's no way a guy could care about a kid. So they took out Harry Mason. I mean, they could have had Sean Bean play as Harry Mason. And that's one of the few movies he didn't die in. Yeah, I hated that. Not the worst video game movie, but like I said, they didn't stick too close to the games. I mean, they did a pretty good job on the Pyramid Head. It was pretty scary. Oh yeah, Adrienne King wanted to come back, but her character's killed. But I suppose they can get her back by having saying that she has a twin or something. What was the first Friday the 13th film you saw? Not all the way through, but probably 6. I remember that on TV. I forget which was the first one I saw all the way through, but I do remember 6 on TV. Yeah, I think it was at the paintball part where he cuts off the 3 heads. Oh yeah, that they cut. Couldn't see it the heads flying down. Freddy versus Jason. That one I did see in the theaters. Yeah, that one and the remake, and they haven't done much since. Technically, it's both a Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. Yep. Oh yeah, Kane Hodder wanted to do. I guess Friday Jason versus Michael Myers. Which one was your favorite? I'm gonna have to go with 6. That pretty much has everything you want in a horror movie. I think Roger Ebert and Siskel liked that one because they liked the humor that was in it. I know they hated, what was it, number 4? Yeah, no, it was number 4. He's like, they say it's the final chapter, but you know they're gonna make another one. Making that money. Always like 6. Yeah, it's a good one. Now, wasn't that the biggest budget one they made, or at the time? Because they had that big stunt. I remember them talking about that with the RV flipping over. First horror movie I saw, and please don't shoot me for saying this. It was in the 90s. Jeepers Creepers. That was first horror movie of all time, and yes, I know the whole story with Victor Salva. That one I did not see. I know about the whole Victor incident, and don't worry, but remember this before the incident. Mm. You'd think she would buy a gun. Oh yeah, they did have a gun in the first movie, but she couldn't find the ammo. At least they did. That's why I hate in these horror movies. Get a fucking gun. But they never do that. Or at least most of them anyway. Yeah, I think part 6 was the most expensive, but then part cost more. Yeah. Yeah, New York City. That's why they had to film in most of it in Vancouver. Cost too much to film in New York City. Although Die Hard with a Vengeance, they managed to actually shoot in New York City. Yeah. I've also seen some of the sites when I go up there where they filmed it. Yeah, so on Broadway there with the first phone where he says, "I didn't say, Simon says." Yeah, that phone's not there. Never was there. That was just there for the movie. The old ice pick to the back of the head. Nope, just a cat. We don't have to worry about that. With Silver, he's armed to the teeth. I mean that, it's a good thing. Yep. Mm. Who left that old rotten head in the fucking freezer? Oh, there's the ice pick to the head. Nope. Okay, ain't gonna be fed now. I'll consider of you, Jason, taking that boiling water off the stove. Friday the 13th, there it comes. It's gonna bust right through the screen. Oh. No, it's an explosion in this one. Yeah, we won't have 3D until the next one. Amy Steele. The only other thing I've seen her in is April Fool's Day with Biff from Back to the Future. Alright, now we killed off the good guy from the first movie. Oh yeah, they wanted to do the same thing that Halloween was supposed to do, anthology. But the investors wanted more of the same. Yeah, but instead, I guess instead of an anthology, they just give it a new cast every time. For St. Patrick's Day, we should do Leprechaun 3. Is that your favorite one? Although I don't have the Leprechaun movies, I should have got them when they also had a thing like that, Blu-ray, all the movies. Out of all the Leprechaun movies, I'm going to have to say the third one is the best. Harry Manfredini, music, iconic music here. Die, 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 die. Actually, what he's singing to that machine is "Kill" and "Ma." Kill, 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 mama. Yeah, that one part at the beginning. Kill her, mother, mommy, kill her. Love the gold palaces, completely full of riches. I rip them off and rob them blind, those dirty sons of bitches. Ooh, Exxon. I wonder what the gas prices are like back in the early 80s. That's the best line from number 3. I know he said mama, but it still sounds like ch. I always thought it was kill, 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 die, die, die. Hey, look at that payphone. Who remembers it? One of those. I wonder if the Terminator's been there to look at the phone book. Gotta get towed. Oh, you never got to use a payphone. I forget if I did or just mess around with it as a kid. I still remember when Silver played this. Oh, yeah, yeah. And the fuckers kept chasing. Well, Jason kept chasing me instead of everybody else. Old Crazy Ralph. Looks like the guy from the Honeymooners. Oh yeah, look at all these long shots here. Instead of cut every 3 seconds. Yeah, I forget what the average movie is now. It's like something like that, 3 seconds. I know Stanley Kubrick likes to have long shots. Gotta head out and make something to eat and then get ready. Good luck with the company. Ah, thanks, Rambo. Yeah, when this is over, I'll stop over to yours. Cool. Rat shit. The old tow your truck away prank. Nope, we don't have Kevin Bacon in this one. He died in the first one. I guess that guy's our substitute. Oh yeah, this one now is filmed in Connecticut as opposed to New Jersey like the first one. Not sure why. Yeah, I think the first one was the only one filmed in New Jersey where it takes place. Although I think the third one does, I forget where that's filmed. But they do have the continuity that if you see in a store, it shows that New Jersey. I think the sixth one was filmed in Georgia. I guess because tax reasons or whatever. That reminds me, are you going to see the next Super Mario Brothers? Yeah, I'm going to see that one. Oh, yeah, these movies, quite profitable. Yeah, this one made about like 21 million on a budget of a little over 100 million. I think it was wait, no, not 100, 1 million and $2,050 or $250,000. Ugh. Well, just a little over a million, so it made about 21 times its budget back, so that did pretty well. Yeah, can make these movies low budget and high profits, so that's why they came out every year. And going back to that anthology thing, they wanted to make these every year, which they pretty much almost did. Yeah, have it seasonal thing every. I'm not sure on every Friday the 13th. I forget when these the release date in the theaters. But, yeah, you can make these movies with a bunch of unknowns for low money. Make a lot of money back. Yeah, they haven't made one in a while. I'm not sure what the rights issue is. I know with the video game there. Yeah, they couldn't do more uploads and shit like that because the rights. Yeah, the last movie was the remake in like 2009. So we're going on to like 17 years, almost 2 decades. I mean, Halloween's still going strong. Although they're not the best movies. From what I hear, I haven't seen. I think the last one I seen was the second remake. That was shit. Oh, there we go. Nice ass. Don't care much for the haircut, though. Too boyish. Hey, you want to fuck a little boy? No. Right in the ass. Packanack Lodge. Yes, they had that in the video game. I'm just listening to the story here. I guess this is not Camp Crystal Lake. It's one next, or maybe it is. Packanack Lake region. Rifle range. They wouldn't have that nowadays. Because they're a bunch of commies nowadays. Oh, there we go. Amy Steele, the hero. Yeah, like I said, the only other thing I've seen her in is April Fools with Back to the Future's Biff Tannen. Ginny. Car's sick. Phones ain't working yet. No cell phones back in the 80s. Except if you're super rich and you got the brick. Yeah, they have been common until like 2001. I remember because I was thinking the beepers are outdated on Grand Theft Auto 3. Although in some rural areas, like Missouri, where I was at, the fucking cell phone service sucks. But over here in New Jersey, it's pretty densely populated here. I'm not sure if there's well, I haven't experienced any locations where you have bad cell phone service. So I know somebody did a montage of every new horror movie with having the excuse his cell phones don't work, but that is a legitimate reason why they wouldn't work and call for help. No cell service out in the middle of nowhere. Bear country. Well, more north New Jersey. Yeah, I guess that's where the original camp takes place. Black bear. Don't have any grizzlies as far as I know. Haven't seen any in person here myself. Seen a lot of snakes though. Don't believe any of them are poisonous though. I got the engine in the back. Oh, here we go. Pad out the movie. Having the flashbacks to the original movie. Ooh, the campfire about Jason. Ghost stories. Body never recovered. That means he's still out there. I just told you he was out there, and I'm not an old timer. bitch. You're older than me. Stealing what he needs, living off wild animals and vegetation. There you go. They tell you how he's been alive all this time. They show you in the remake. The remake is like the first 3 movies altogether. Camp Blood on Friday the 13th. Yeah, look at this long shot. They'd be cutting to everybody else. Reaction shots, but no, we're just zooming on in or pushing on in with the camera. Although that's great for the editor. You don't have to edit so much shit together. Yeah, I think Clerks was like that. It's basically wasn't much editing, so much as stringing the shots together. But not so good for the actors. You got to remember their lines for these long dialogue. I remember in Karate Kid, the first movie, there was like a 5-minute scene after he gets beat up by the Cobra Kai, and he's in Miyagi's house. That was like 5 minutes. No cuts. Just dialogue. Yeah, like I said, new movies these days cut every 30 seconds. Thirsty for young blood. So he's at Epstein Island. Camp Crystal Lake is off limits. All right, so they're not there. And when he doesn't have legs, his arms are much stronger. Kind of video game handheld does he have? Is that one of those football ones? As I said, what the should take place in like 1984, came out in 81. I think they said 5 years later since the last time, since the first movie. Jason's mom's tombstone, and I believe it's the 4th one, says 1979, which is when they shot the first movie, but it was released in 1980. And this timeline goes far in the future. Yeah, I think when they go to Manhattan, it's supposed to be 2005. Had a billboard, a fucking Batman, although that could be plausible, because Batman Begins came out that year, and they were re-releasing on DVD the other Tim Burton Batman's movies, so hell, that could be an advertisement for the DVDs, the original Batman. I know I got that DVD. we're about a third of the way through the movie. Yeah, who is there? Boo. Paul, I think you can play as him in the Nintendo game. Yeah, I like the NES game, although people have a hard time wrapping their heads around the how to play it, how the pathway works. But so many playthroughs of that, explaining it. Oh, Ralph here, the honeymooners. I didn't have internet back then. Just like George McFly, you gotta look through the window to see people fucking. Yep, and there he goes. Oh, I think that's one of the things they cut. It's supposed to be more graphic. Choking him out. Oh shit, you got David Carradine there. Autoerotic asphyxiation there. Use a lot of white out here. Transitions. Beware of bears. Anybody got a gun? Shotgun with slugs. Yeah, the guy in the wheelchair telling him to run. Run faster. What the guy say? This one, bigger budget, had a steady camera, but this shot right here isn't that steady. And I think he said this was out of the horror movies, it was made the most. How much did The Shining make? I know that came out the same. Wait. No, I think they were talking about the first movie. Yeah, the first movie. That came out in 80. That made more money than The Shining and a couple other horror movies that year. Oh, don't get left behind. She's the one in the last line that disappears. I'm not gonna put that dog on a leash. Who's watching the dog? Wieners. I got a chainsaw setting that up for later. Come and get him. Here. Bullshit, she could see him. So he's barely hiding him. It's supposed to be a POV shot. I think this girl here, Sandra, was like 16 at the time, and there was a nude scene, but that got cut out. Lied about her age, said she was older. How old is this guy? Grabbing her ass. Floating dock. Never seen one of those in real life. Alright, just walking through the woods here. And there's Jason stepping out. No trespass. Oh, there we go. They're going past into Camp Crystal Lake. It said no trespassing. You're gonna die now. Yeah, somebody was saying after killing Adrian King there at the beginning, would he be done killing? That's if they didn't trespass. Oh, he'd always be a killer. Oh, look at that. The dog's dead. How convenient. Cop. Even out in the woods, we can't stop being harassed by cops. Quiet for 5 years. Too close. Okay. Yeah, there he goes. Jeff and Sandra. No seconds on dessert. Yeah, it looks like that guy's a police, not a sheriff. Saw it on his uniform there. Alright, those two just condemned the others to death. Oh. Where's this? Just seen somebody cross the road and going after him. Leaving the door open like that. Fat guy getting fucking too much. Getting winded already. Surprised he hasn't quit already. Jesus Christ, out of breath. And there we go, that little puddle again. Except he doesn't walk into it like Jason did. Look at that shack. You got a warrant there, cop? Oh yeah, he's got plumbing here. Watch out, he's right behind you. Stop. Hammer time. Who made this shit? Easy into it. It's not on town. That guy's gay. He's got fucking rainbow suspenders. Must be cold out. Her nipples are hard. Now look at this. Freedom here. Everybody on the back of the truck. Fucking dickhead cop stopped us. Had somebody on the back of the truck, so we had no room inside the truck. Gave that guy a ticket. And you know, those cops got nothing fucking better to do. That's why those twin towers went down there too. Worried about stupid shit like that. Instead of investigating real crimes. Yeah, didn't stop those fucking terrorists on Flight 93. Here in New Jersey, Newark Airport. Didn't stop them. Because that's what they're doing, going for stupid shit like that right now. Tickets. So going after real crimes. Hurt their feelings and they go after you. Oh, you hurt my feelings, now I'm going to railroad you. Yeah, a little bit of freedom here, kids. Which you'll probably never see again. Can't sit on the back of a truck while driving without being harassed by a piece of shit cop. It's for your safety. Go fuck yourself. It's always freedom first. With freedom comes, then comes the safety. If you worry about safety, you got a tyrant who won't make you safe. And well, if you don't pay the ticket, oh, we'll rush you. Oh, we ain't gonna go quietly. Then what? We're gonna kill you. Exactly. Never about fucking safety. Never about safety. Remember that. One, two, three, four, five people on the back of that truck. Here we go. And now we can see she's not a boy here, despite that haircut. Oh yeah, the continuity area here. Here you see her hair's wet, which she didn't even go in yet. So this might be take 2. Or take 100. You know what? We didn't really like that. Let's go again. Getting ready for over the top. Wants his fingers. Nah, I knew it in football or hockey. Uh-oh, stealing your clothes. There we go, full frontal. That's what I like to see. And she's just covering her boob. It's not her cunt, though. Whoop. Bart Simpson might be here. Those Boy Scouts fucking traps. Don't have a knife on you? What the fuck, out in the woods? You don't have a knife? Bitch, you don't even have a flashlight. Let him hang. Especially then try to take his pants off. Do it right at the cameraman. Alright, this girl, I didn't do too much. I think 2 other things, and that was it. It's the last thing she was in, like 1987 or something like that. Alright, the blood's going to his head, not to his dick, hanging upside down like that. There's probably a few more seconds of that, him bleeding out there. This was uncut. Swiss Army knife. Gonna want something bigger. That looks like a big rope. Gonna be there all fucking day. Trying to cut that. Did they ever question who left that there? Looks like she's gonna go for his dick. And we don't see how she dies there. It's definitely definitely cut part. Fuck you, MPAA. Beer goggles. Oh, look at that. They got Galaga arcade machine in the back. Get some pinball back there. Oh, she did fall out of the canoe. Boy beast running around the camp, Chris. Yeah, that's an frightened retard. You'd be canceled today. I see child trapped in a man's body. Yeah, understatement that he's a out of control psychopath. What's your point, bitch? Her resurrection. Yeah, they're supposed to be the end of the movie, but they cut that because it looks stupid. Between the legend or the reality. Print the legend. Motorcycle accident. Now I forget if this guy was really was this guy really in a wheelchair in real life? I know he dies of AIDS in real life. How romantic. Doing drugs. I was gonna say, where's that girl? You want to go up here to play that harmonica? This is probably where the nude cut scene went. Well, the scene was cut. Does her cabin have a ramp? Is that a Cosby sweater? Yeah, I was stuck with the black ones. The shit brown ones aren't that sexy. I guess that's just me. Yeah, spray some on your cunt. Yeah, I remember those commercials from the 90s, some sort of spray. Yeah, they're like, oh, I spray it everywhere here, and then they censor it, spray it on their fucking cunt and cock. You know, it was either naked guy and girl, but they had the black bars. I think Beavis and Butthead mentioned it. Those commercials. This is a setup to a porno. Bent over. I'm stuck in the car. No, that's not helping. Nope, now you done it. Locked yourself out. That's probably effect there, or animation, that lightning bolt. A movie ahead of its time. They definitely have a disabled guy in the horror movie if they made it today. Not enough minorities, though. Had one black guy. Nothing's behind him. Why is there a fucking POV shot when there's nothing behind him? It's real close. You fucked up here. I guess it wasn't behind him. He was beside him. Oh, that's good. Wheelchair. Yeah, there we go. Likes to do those white frames, fade out transitions. Gotta watch the third one, see if they're in there. See if it's either the editor or the director. Yes, we need a lot of those white frame transitions there. I guess that's the formula. 3 acts. First act setting up the characters and everything. Second one killing most of the counselors. And the third act, the lone survivor. The masks, that'll be with Feldman and I think the fourth one. Definitely the third one. He gets the hockey mask. Now, is that a real spear or is it supposed to be like a toy? It's just powerful enough to punch right through them. Who's ready to get penetrated? Yes, she just shows the bottom of the bed. They say it would show it go right through them and then pull out, trying to pull it out. Pull it out, pull it out. And Terminator 2. Pull it out, pull it out. Being low budget, is this, did they actually have a rain machine or did they just waited for it to rain? Yeah, there we go. Looks like a New Jersey license plate on there. After hours. Told you to go, when it closes, go to the camp. Now she put her pants on. Oh yeah, Mark's also in the video game, except he wasn't in a wheelchair. If I'm not mistaken, he's one of the better characters. Can jump high and run fastest. I think those are some of the attributes. I think rowing might be the other one. They're asleep, bitch. Why are you bothering them? Oh, there's a burlap sack head. Of course, Resident Evil 4 has him in that game. I think he's called Dr. Salvador, if I'm not mistaken. Has a chainsaw. What are you doing staying there in the corner? Run outside the fucking door, you dumb bitch. See, I'm still wondering, do they have a machine for the rain, or do they just wait for it to rain? Yep, we're filming here. Was that pinball machine in the background? You just get smoke better dope than I do. I think we should have him in charge if he's smoking dope. I guess this might be a steady cam shot here. It's pretty smooth going down those stairs. Thanks for letting us know the rain's stopping, so we won't have a continuity error. How do you know there's somebody in the room? Did they fart? Yeah, it's funny. We all know Jason Voorhees with the hockey mask. He doesn't get until the third movie. Although these were yearly release, so it was pretty quick before he became iconic. Left your boyfriend in there. Really think you can hold that against him? It's not like it has a lock. Lock the fucking door, bitch. There you go. What weapon did she take? She took a ladle. I'm gonna be pissed. I got a knife. Yeah, now he's got a pitchfork, bitch. Oh, there's Ralph. Again in the fucking food closet. He's coming out of the closet. Don't think they had stunt people on this one. Low budget and all. I think she really did that jump out of that window. Chowie's got a pitchfork coming through the roof. where'd he go? How'd he get up there? Alright, he's on the other side of the car where we couldn't see. Why going out that way where he is? Should have went out to your fucking side. It's not like you can't lock it. Now look at this. We got some shadows here. Like new movies where everything's lit up bright. Got silhouettes and everything. I hate when they do that in movies. It's supposed to be dark where you can't see shit, but you can see everything. Just got sacked. Sack boy just got sacked. Got the keys, bitch. Oh yeah, that's right. The shit brown fucking panties. Locked it. I'd get down a little bit lower. How convenient she turns exactly when he turned away. Yeah, you can see that bright blue shirt. See her from a distance. How do you teleport in front of her? I believe this Jason right here is played by Steve Dash. Well, when he doesn't have the sack on his head doing the stunt jumping through the window, it's played by, is it William Gillette? Yeah, he said he wanted to do the next one, but guess they want somebody bigger looking. Yeah, they never asked him. And it seems like throughout most movies they change him, except for Kane Hodder, though. He was in 7, 8, 9, and 10. He wanted to be in Freddy vs. Jason. It's usually the monsters that are under the bed, not the other way around. I'm scared of the mountains. It's Splinter from Ninja Turtles. Well, that's a lot of piss. How'd he get in? Not much here without her seeing him. Well, they don't make them like they used to. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, motherfucker. Ah, get away. Shitty chainsaw. Only cut him up a little bit. What's this fucking WWF wrestling? Oh my god, here she comes with the chair. Oh, there's that little pond again. Guess that's more distinctive, letting you know she's near his fucking little cabin. Oh, you gotta get help there. Oh, there he is in the background. Oh, there's a cop and the other girl. Guess he's gonna do something with the girl later. She knows he's a retard. He'll fall for this. Put on a sweater. Make it look like you're her mother. His mother, whatever. Kneel down and lick the piss off her pants. Looks like that's continuity error. Nope. What? What? Mother's head's over there. You can't be her. Where were you, Paul? Yeah, they sure don't make these shacks like they used to. It's falling around. Little help here, Ginny. Yeah, in the video game, that's where you get your armor, that sweater there. Make him think it's his mother. Ooh. I think Steve Dash went to the hospital with that special effect there. He's like, I need some help. I need some aspirin. He wasn't hurt by the effect here. Take his burlap sack off. So you gotta wear a fucking bag over your head. Now remember, he isn't supernatural in this one. Not until number 6. I'll carry you. Again, there's that little pond. Yeah, there, Emerald. Yeah, the movie's about ending. We're about an hour and 22 minutes in. And yeah, there's the continuity error. Doesn't have any more piss on her pants. Dry. Yeah, Jason's about ready to jump through the window. I was about to say, did you bring that machete? No, this is pitchfork. That's also in the game. The torch is the best weapon, whereas the pitchfork is the second best. Open it. And it's a dog with a different ribbon. I think the other dog had a black ribbon. This one has a purple one. Is it a different dog? Is this all in your mind? What was the other dog that got killed? Ah, there he goes, jumping right through the window. Now he's got hair and a beard, and then the next one he loses that. And also, the next one takes place the day after this, and he's doing pretty well with a machete wound to his shoulder. He's got that retard strength. Doesn't bother him. Oh yeah, I think he said they didn't fucking weaken the wood as he tried to jump through, so he banged his head and bounced off. Now, I guess Paul was supposed to die, but they said the ending effect was looked stupid. Having Jason's mom's face, eyes open. So that got cut out. Amber Lance. And it's supposed to imply that Paul is dead. But what do they see on the news report in the third one? How many died? And we zoom in on the head. You expect something's going to happen. And there we go, fade to black. Amy Steele as Ginny, John Furry as Paul, Alice as Adrian King. No, Adrian King as Alice did it. Crazy Ralph, Walt, and so on. There we go. Jason stunt double, Steve Dash. There he is. Might be the other way around. I think Gillette there was only at that jumping through the window there. So there's two Jasons on this one. So what did everybody think of that one? Like I said, number 6 is my favorite. I'm not sure where I'd rate this one on the best ones to the worst. Footage from the first one, written by Victor Miller, directed by Sean S. Cunningham. I always think of Happy Days with Cunningham. Music copyright 1981. Yeah, look at that. Not even the credits are that long. See, low budget, few people. Quick movie, an hour and 26 minutes and or maybe 27 minutes. Well, oh, that's it. Back to the Paramount Pictures logo, the mountain. Cliffhanger. Forget who made Cliffhanger. Actually, it was an hour and 27 minutes, to be exact. Alright, enough of that. I guess final comments, and I'll shut it on down. Alright, enough. Turn off, motherfucker. Alright, exit that. Final comments. I'll shut it down in a second, if anybody's still around. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Rainbow Raft for Life. He's also doing a stream here. Yeah, also on Friday the 13th. On Friday the 13th. Yes. Almost landed on Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. I guess that's something they can do in the movies. Have it land on holidays. Christmas, Friday the 13th. There you go. But I guess nobody's saying anything. Yeah, it's Friday. Everybody's out. We're doing something else. But I guess with that, I guess probably next Friday the 13th. I think there's 3 of them this year. Somebody was saying. I guess we'll do a commentary on the 3rd and 4th. I played the hell out of the NES game, and also did the newer game. But yes, I guess I'll see you guys. See Emerald, and anyone else who is here. See you next live stream.